So welcome back to another one of these little how-to videos on working with the GTN 750 and getting it into the Carenado, in this case, Grand Caravan. From the AvSim forums, we were lucky enough to get a helping hand after being sent the files. There's a nice little retrofit, nicely done by Trevor Blair. This gentleman was kind enough to forward me the files. The way these work is you follow these instructions. You go in and find the original cab files. So here I'm going to go into P3Dv4. I'm going to go into my gauges. I'm going to scroll down until I find my Carenado, my C208. And you'll see that I've taken the 208 ex.cab and I've turned it into an ex.off, and I've turned the ex G1000 into a G1000.off. So simply by doing this, it's going to disable those, and it'll help because he's going to end up having you place things into your panel folder that it'll reference. I don't even know if you really have to turn those off, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to follow his instructions. Now that we've done that, we want to go to where our Grand Caravan is. So sim objects. I'll just move this over here for now. Sim objects, airplanes, Carenado, 208, Grand Caravan, EX. And we're going to create a panel.gtn folder. Now, you'll notice there's one right here. You can just drag it in, and all these contents will end up in your panel.gtn. Now, obviously, this one is for an F1 GTN. We're going to do the RealityXP change here momentarily. So one thing that you do have to do after you've dragged this in is come over here and edit. I like Notepad++ for editing the XML. And you want to make sure that you've gone to all the ones that you want to use it in. And in this case, because he was disabling them, I would assume you're going to need to use this folder now every time. So for all of your instances, so basically all the liveries, you go ahead and you add the panel equals GTN. And that way it will look for the .gtn panel. And so we've now done that for all these, including November 229 Tango Bravo, which is the plane we are in now. So after you've dragged that folder in and after you've edited and saved your aircraft config file, you are ready to go. So great instructions. Go to our add-ons, go to our RealityXP GTN, and we are going to set up the aircraft. So replace gauges with RealityXP GTN. So we're going to hit next. And my favorite, no bezel. Thank you. Thank you for adding that. So also in our virtual cockpit, we want to go ahead and do a 750.1 to replace the 750 VC. Advanced options, and again, no bezel. So hopefully we are going to see what happens. So this will replace the pop-out with a number 1 and this one with a number 1. In both cases, they need to be no bezels. So we're going to go ahead and click Review. Yes, replace F1 GTN with RealityXP GTN. Replace F1 GTN with RealityXP GTN. Excellent. Going to go ahead and click OK. All right, so battery switch on. There we go. There we go. Okay. View. Undock view. Excellent. That way, just so we can go ahead and drop that one. So far, so good. Now, obviously, this one, when you read, you'll notice that you're missing the top of your map. This actually replaced perfectly for what he intended to do. So what he did was he actually moved the gauge so that you still see the bottom information, but you don't have the portion of the radio bar. You're right to the top of the map, so it's perfectly cut off. Makes it, I guess, look a little bit better since you have your comm controls and things on the main PFD as well. Anyway, there's some options, and that was part of the folder. You read the README, it'll explain which one you want to use, how you want to use it. But essentially, for your main screen, this is exactly how it's going to go. There you have it. That's how easy it is to modify thanks to that wonderful download. So thanks for watching.